everyone, this is Yana Smakula for SimonsSTM.com and welcome back for another Yippee for Yana video. Lately, I'm all about simple and doable Christmas cards, and also cards that feature very basic and beginner techniques, if you will. So for today's video, I have a simplistic Christmas card idea that features just some heat embossing and ink blending for stunning results. Let's jump right in. The card that I'm sharing today is using just these sentiment stamps. I will be using the Joy, Love, Peace, Believe, and Christmas message that is shaped like a Christmas tree from the new Christmas Wishes stamp set, and I've already placed it on my panel here. I'm also going to be using another set from the Tiny Words Christmas stamp set, and this is also a new set, and here I picked the message that reads, "We wish you a Merry Christmas," to work as a base of my tree, so to speak. My idea here is to gold heat emboss these images, and I will be using antique gold embossing powder from Simon Says Stamp and embossing it on the green leaf panel that's cut to 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches. And later I will use this as a front for my card. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm using a long clear block with grid lines to help me stamp the image and position it in the center of my panel. Before I do any stamping, I'm using my anti-static powder tool to apply the powder and help my heat embossing look clean. For clean and simple cards such as this one, using an anti-static powder tool is essential. I'm going to ink up my stamp with Versamark clear sticky ink and stamp it on my panel, trying to have it as centered as possible. Once that's done, I'm going to repeat and stamp the tiny message at the bottom of my tree. Now it's time to add that gold embossing powder, and this is antique gold. I love it for all of my Christmas cards. It's not quite gold. It has that nice antique shine to it, and I just find this color to be very pretty. And once my images are coated with this powder, I'm going to use my heat tool and melt the powder in place. The next step is to add ink blending and help the heat embossed image pop. Recently, I've been using these circle foam replacement pads from Spellbinders with my Ranger Mini Round ink blending tools. The foam here is a little bit different compared to the Ranger foam, and I find that I'm able to pick up more color and blend that color much easier using these foam attachments. They are designed to work with the Spellbinders tool-in-one with the ink blending attachment, but I like to attach mine to the Ranger Mini Round ink blending tools. The Spellbinders foam is a little bit larger, and you can see it up close here. I find that it picks up ink and blends the ink much better, even if the kind of ink that I'm using is really not designed for ink blending. These are a little bit more expensive than the Ranger ink blending foams, but I do feel that I get better results when I use them, and also my hand doesn't get as tired from all of that circular blending. So here I'm going to use the Evergreen ink from Simon Says Stamp to blend darker green color around my heat embossed tree in the center of my panel. I want the edges to be darker and direct the eye of the recipient to the center of the card where the focal point is. You can do this on white cardstock, but it is much easier to blend this kind of look on colored cardstock. Because my paper already has color, I don't have to do additional blending and add a base color to my paper. If you were to heat emboss this on white and add ink blending on top, you'd have to start from the light green first to have that spotlight in the center where the heat embossed image is. Here are the two panels side by side to help you better see the impact of that ink blending. The panel on the left is just heat embossed on green, and the one on the right has ink blending added to it. It's a very simple technique, but the results are very different. Now, I want to darken the edges of my panel even more, but I don't have a darker green color. So I'm using Hero Art's navy ink pad. This is very deep blue color, and I'm adding just a little bit of this color around the edges to darken them even more. And you can also try using black color for this. I adhered my panel onto an A2 white side folding card base, and now I'm just going to dress this card up using some clear jewels from Pretty Pink Posh. Less is more on cards like this, and you really need to be mindful about how much stuff you want to add onto these projects. I've positioned the jewels on the panel, and I'm just going to go ahead and adhere them in place, and I'm using my Crystal Katana pickup tool and deluxe adhesive from Tonic Studios to do this. This glue it looks white, but it dries clear, so the jewels will be clear and will look like gorgeous little clear ornaments on this tree once everything is finished. Here are some close-up photos of this project once finished and once the glue was dry. I hope you guys will give this idea a try. If you do make a card inspired by this video, we'd love it if you shared your projects online and tagged us on social media. We always enjoy seeing what you make. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet done so. Thanks so much for watching me today. I will see you next time. Bye!